Hey, Cowboy TD, this is a video response. Yeah, you know what? I feel your pain being a Texas fan. I'm not a Texas fan myself, but you had that situation in the Big 12 this year that all of your subscribers know, where you had Texas Tech beat Texas, Texas beat Oklahoma, Oklahoma beat Texas Tech. And you know what? That's what college football is all about. That's the kind of things we want to see in college football. We like to see that happen. You know, Florida State play Miami, Miami play Virginia Tech beats Florida State. I mean, et cetera, et cetera. You can go on and on. And that's why my system really works. This last weekend, December 6th, you would have seen Texas on the field. You would have seen Penn State on the field. You would have seen USC on the field. Utah, Texas Tech. All of those teams would have played in the playoff series. For your subscribers, just so they know, my system worked as such. You'd end the regular season with all the great parity that we have, and you'd have a four-game playoff series that would replace the championship series games, which are a fraud anyway. I mean, you saw that with Texas getting hosed on Oklahoma playing Missouri. Why is Missouri even playing that game? Oh, because they won the Big 12 other section of the conference. They're ranked 20th. Really, it should have been Oklahoma playing Texas. And then again, Texas Tech should have an argument. So what we would do, so your subscribers know, is that last weekend would have been the playoff series. Number 1 Alabama would have played Texas Tech. Great game. Florida would have played 7 Utah. Hey, give the 12-0 Utes a chance to play for the national championship. 3 Texas. You boys would have played Penn State. Great game. I think that would have garnered as much excitement around the country as any. And then Oklahoma would have played USC. USC's got a legitimate argument. This is a team that gets hot at the end of the season and played in a Pac-10 that wasn't overly great this year. But in years past, USC's won a national championship when Auburn was denied. So you play those games, the 4 winners, say Texas wins, Florida wins, Alabama wins, and Oklahoma wins. Those 4 teams play in 2 of the 4 main bowl games. The other 4 teams, they can play in the other bowl games. And then the winners of those 2 games, say UT wins against Florida and Oklahoma beats Alabama, you've got now Oklahoma playing Texas for the national championship game on the first Monday or Tuesday after the bowl games. In my system, you've kept intact the regular season. You've let the pollsters be involved by determining the top 8 teams. In this situation, Boise State, undefeated, gets screwed. We can talk about that later, but you know what? Boise really doesn't play that tough a schedule. Utah plays a lot tougher schedule. I don't even like to talk about strength of schedule in my system, but maybe we can somehow work out a deal where a team like Boise gets a chance to play as well. But you keep your regular season intact, keep the pollsters intact, get the top 8 teams. You banish the conference championship games. If they start screaming, hey, what about all the money we make from these things? They get paid for the playoff series. Bowl games, Orange Bowl, Rose, Fiesta, Sugar, they all have great bowl games on New Year's Day and the day after or so. And then you create that national championship game where you have the 2 teams that have worked their way through the system to be the honest-to-God 2 top teams in the country. It's a great system. I only wish that whoever is involved, I mean, you can't think that even the presidents of universities wouldn't like this. It makes sense. The reporters, who gives a shit about them, but they should like this system. And in the schools, guys like you from Texas who are getting hosed on the voters deciding, who gets a chance to play Missouri, who by the way, was the biggest disappointment, I think, this year of any team in the country. I thought Chase Daniels would win the Heisman, and I thought Missouri would have a chance to play for a national championship after their great year last year, returning most of their guys. That's another story. But anyway, my name's Boogie. I went to Syracuse. Our big win was against Notre Dame this year. That's all we got to hang our hat on. But hopefully we'll be signing a new coach soon. And me, personally, I'm looking forward to March Madness. Peace. Take it easy, guys.